Hey, what's up? This is John Belcher here. I have a question that I've been getting a lot from all types of random people. People always come up to me and they ask, John, how do I change my life? How do I make more money? How do I change my finances? Or how do I change my situation to a better situation that's more enjoyable? And the only thing that always comes to mind every single time is the 3 C's of life, right? The 3 C's of life. And the first C is chance, right? The second C is choice, and the third C is change, right? Anytime you're trying to make a change in your life with your finances or, your situation, maybe you're in a situation where you don't feel you're making enough money, or you're in a situation where you don't feel like you have the right physique that you want, or you're not healthy, or let's just say you're in a situation where you want to work on a relationship that you feel should be better with somebody else that you have in your life. The only way that a change can happen is, number one, we have to take a chance, right? That's the first C. We have to be willing to take a chance. After that, we have to make a choice, right? We have to make a choice. And then the third C is that's when change starts to happen. So we take a chance, we make a choice to take a chance, and then a change happens. We make a choice to take a chance, and then the change happens. Without us making the choice to do something different, or without us making the choice to invest into a new business, or let's say invest into ourselves, or invest time at the gym, for example, or invest time into our education, without us making that choice and taking that chance, there's no way that a change in our life can happen. I can even see that in my life, right? When I was working as a security guard, I was making just $8.50 an hour. I was at a job that I totally hated. All I would do was sit at this desk, have to be phony all day, wearing fake smiles. I had on a uniform, and I also was almost like a receptionist, where I had to pick up the phone and basically redirect any calls that came in to whatever department the call was supposed to go to in the nursing home. Deep in my heart, I knew that I was much more deserving of more in life, right? Deep in my heart, I knew that that wasn't it for me. I knew that $8.50 an hour was not my worth, right? So because I knew deep in my heart, I knew that I was worth so much more, it was stressing me out to be at a place that I hated working at every single day. And not to mention, I was living paycheck to paycheck, just always broke, and I always seemed to be behind on the bills, and I got sick and tired of that. And I knew that the only way things can change in my life was if I made a new decision, right? I knew that in my heart, that the only way something's gonna change is if I do something different, right? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, and expecting different results. If you're doing the same thing you did yesterday, if you did last week, that you did last month, you're gonna continue to get the same results that you don't like in your life. The only way that that can change is the minute that you make a new decision, right? Or you make a new choice to take a chance, and then you will start to see your life changing. That can be maybe the people you're around, right? Maybe they're discouraging you. Maybe the people you're around, they're negative. Maybe they don't even believe in themselves, and because you're listening to these people on a daily basis, you're not changing your life. You're not changing your finances. You may not be changing your atmosphere because of the people that you're listening to on a daily basis. So one thing for me that changed my life and allowed me to be in this predicament to where I'm helping hundreds of people make money online, I'm helping hundreds of people change their financial situation from a very simple process, is from me, thank God, making a change, right? From me making a new decision that, look, if I want to change this lifestyle, if I want to change my bank account, if I want to make more money, I have to make a new choice. I have to do different things. I have to become a better person. So that's really how you change your life, guys, in any type of area that you want to change your life in. It just takes the 3 C's, right? It takes you making a choice to take a chance, and then a change will start to happen in your life. That's really how it works. In a very simplified way of explaining that, of course, you got to be consistent, and then of course we got to be willing to learn. We got to be willing to grow. We have to be willing to invest in ourselves in order to see change. We all know that, right? We can't see any change if we're not willing to work on our business or work on ourselves. It's impossible to see change when you don't do anything different. I guarantee you, every single person in this world who has you know, went from broke to riches, or rags to riches, or went from struggling at a 9-to-5 job to quitting their job and living the life they've always wanted to live, I guarantee you there was a change, right? I guarantee you there was a new decision made that allowed them to change their life, that allowed them to change their income, that allowed them to change their lifestyle, that allowed them to be able to do the things they've always wanted to do. It takes you becoming a different person. That's all it really is at the end of the day. Doesn't matter what industry you're in. Doesn't matter if you're in basketball, if you're in music. It doesn't matter if you're in football. It doesn't matter if you're, you know, a person who's at a job you hate, right? At the end of the day, we're all human beings. And depending on how we use our time, if we're resourceful with our time, that's when things start to change for us. So I hope that this message was helpful to you today. If it was helpful to you, please check the link in the description of this video below, and you'll be able to request a Facebook group where I'm teaching people how to make money online with a very simple opportunity that anybody can do. It doesn't matter if you have any experience or not. So I just want to share this message with you. Remember the 3 C's. If you want to change your life, always remember the 3 C's. This is Jonathan Belcher. I'll see you later.